Good evening, everyone. I am headed out finally with the Hyperraptor BCX from Barnett, and we're on hopefully buck duty. I got a doe earlier in the season, and I'm just gonna be kind of sitting the next few weeks hoping for a pretty good sized buck to come along. So we will see. And for a lot of you, a good sized buck means something pretty big. In this area, honestly, guys, it's a lot of spikes. You might get a split fork 4. If you can get a pretty good size 4, you're doing good, honestly. It's just not a lot of big deer. Everyone hunts and everyone shoots everything. It's just how it is. So not as many does get shot, and you know, I always say I'm kind of on doe patrol around here, and if you can get a nice even basket 8, you're doing good. So we will see. Headed out, beautiful night. Getting out a little later than I wanted, but I actually put up my shooting target out there as a little decoy. So we will check back in later. Okay, so I am back in from hunting, and I did not get a chance at a big buck. We just aren't really seeing any big bucks, to be honest. Hoping to maybe catch one moving through here. It's definitely pre-rut, as you can see in that video that was just before me talking here. That spike was chasing that doe a little bit, but that's really the only action I've seen. I've seen him chasing a few times, but I actually rattled him in, so that was kind of cool. And then I had the deer decoy out there that he was checking out, but just not a lot of big buck activity. And that's just the way it goes sometimes, you know, especially around here. I mean, I keep saying that, but it is a heavily hunted area. There's even people that come from the big city up this way to use the state land. It's just heavily hunted, and you're just not usually going to get anything crazy big. But I did want to give some thoughts on, during this hunt, I actually looked through the scope on the BCX a little more, and I mentioned in the last video that I didn't love it. It's actually growing on me, which I think that happens a lot with hunting stuff. The more you use it, the more it grows on you. I do wish the crosshairs were a little thicker, but because it goes up to 100 yards, they can't be too thick. And the illumination is actually extremely adjustable because instead of just clicks that are automatically set, you can turn that dial and it's like a dimmer switch actually. So it is growing on me, and then it gathers the light really, really well. So I was able to hunt longer than I normally probably would have because I was comfortable with my shot. I kept looking through at my decoy. I was like, yeah, I can take that shot. So that was kind of surprising, actually. It's definitely gathers light better than the other scopes I've used. So while I didn't get a deer, I learned a little bit about my bow and yeah, had a fun time out there just seeing some movement, seeing some chasing. I had another doe come in later that I didn't get a video of. She came off to my left and was kind of just checking things out. I had two more does in the woods come and see the decoy, and they were like, we're gonna stay away from that guy. He looks too big. So had a real good time in the woods, and yeah, hopefully next time, there's a little more action. But beautiful fall day to be out there, guys. Thanks for checking out this episode. We'll catch you on the next one.